Dieting, a subject that's nearly impossible to avoid in today's society. With almost two-thirds of the American population overweight or obese, products are constantly being introduced to the market and available in a wide variety of stores. So are they safe? The FDA, or Food and Drug Administration, has been set up to help Americans determine whether or not a product is safe for use. Most of the over-the-counter weight loss pills are not FDA approved. They are categorized with dietary supplements, and the FDA is not required to keep watch over dietary supplements. The FDA has actually approved one weight loss pill for over-the-counter use, but it is advised to talk with your physician before starting any weight loss pills, whether they are prescription or over-the-counter. My name is Kristen Herbst, and I'm a dietetics student at Hawking College. I find it absurd the number of people who are taking diet pills. Not only are these diet pills detrimental to our health, but they are not needed in the majority of cases. So what are diet pills? Depending on the pill, they are a combination of drugs that is used as an appetite suppressant. They release chemicals to the brain to trick your mind into thinking you're a fool or blocking fat absorption. The first major FDA-approved diet pill that stirred up a large amount of controversy was Fen-Phen. The first main issue was that the drugs were never approved together by the FDA, and doctors were writing about 18 million prescriptions a month for the two drugs. There is no way that many people absolutely needed the pills, and in time, research began to emerge about the popular pills. Studies showed patients who had taken the pills for more than 3 months were at an increased risk of PPH, or primary pulmonary hypertension. This condition caused blood vessels supplying the lungs to become thick and scarred. Also, a shocking number of people were developing a leaking heart valve, and this in turn could be fatal. An example of a study done in 1997 surveyed 24 women who were taking Fen-Phen and developed PPH. Of these 24, 8 also had arteries supplying blood to their lungs constricting. After many studies like this, the makers of the drug fenfluramine decided to pull the drug from the shelves along with the other popular drug, Redox. Redox came out right around the time all of the Fen-Phen controversy was emerging. The makers claimed the side effects were less severe, including drowsiness, diarrhea, and insomnia. One of the main drugs in this pill was fenfluramine, and as I said, it was pulled at the same time to avoid more instances of possible heart disease. The next FDA-approved diet pill debuted in 1998 under the name Meridia. Dieters were excited, but a little concerned about the issues with the previous pills was still in the back of their mind. Again, the side effects claimed to be less severe, except for one. Taking the pill, patients were advised to monitor blood pressure levels, and patients who had a history of high blood pressure were advised to stay away from the pill completely. The drug remained on the market for about 12 years before it was pulled from the shelves in October of 2010 because of studies showing life-threatening side effects for patients who were also taking MAO inhibitors as well. And next, we have Ally, the first pill approved by the FDA for over-the-counter use. Ally's main drug ingredient was Orlust. Orlust, unlike the previous drugs, where the pills have been used to release chemicals to suppress the appetite, Ally is a fat blocker, blocking about 25% of the fat you eat. Blocking fat sounds great, but Ally also gets in the way of your body absorbing fat-soluble vitamins. So vitamin deficiencies happen much faster. Also, the side effects of Ally can oftentimes be embarrassing, including loose stools and oily discharge. As for diet pills today, the FDA has not approved a new diet pill in over a decade. So as we speak, there's a constant race to get the next diet pill on the market. And as of right now, Qnexa is in the lead. The makers of Qnexa first tried to get the drug FDA approval in October of 2010. Qnexa includes phentermine, which also increases the risk of heart disease. The FDA is also saying that it could cause birth defects in women who become pregnant while taking the pill. Qnexa is still working on obtaining FDA approval, and right now they are doing multiple studies to try and get on the market. The bottom line is that none of these products have come close to the benefits of lifestyle modifications. Even though the diet pills are approved by the FDA, they are intended for severely obese patients for a short period of time. That is not the typical user, though. These pills can easily become habit-forming, and the side effects oftentimes are more detrimental to your health. The best route to choose is lifestyle modification, starting with a healthy, balanced diet. MyPyramid, the DASH diet, Heart Healthy diet, and TLC, also known as the Therapeutic Lifestyle Changes diet, are all great places to start. They are low in fat and provide optimal nutrients. Next is exercising. As cliche as it sounds, diet alone doesn't work. In order to lose weight, a person must be expelling calories as well. It is also important to make your weight loss a high priority. Too many people let themselves push their weight loss to the back of their mind, losing focus on the issue. Making yourself a high priority, although it takes time now, you will get to spend more time in the long run with your family and friends in the future. And finally, studies show that getting in the habit of weighing yourself daily is beneficial. A study was conducted on more than 3,000 obese and overweight patients who enrolled in a weight loss program for 2 years. The results show that those who weighed themselves daily lost more than those who did not. As you can see, diet pills are not as wonderful as society cranks them up to be. There are real side effects that go along with taking these drugs, whether it's short-term or long-term. Many of these drugs are approved before any long-term testing of the patients taking the drugs is completed. Researchers can guesstimate what these side effects may be, but nothing is set in stone. It is just a matter of time before the long-term side effects begin to affect patients, and this can all be avoided by simply losing weight the old-fashioned way with diet and exercise. Although it may take longer to see results, the patient is cutting out a huge risk factor of worsening their health in the long run. Thank you so much for your time, and have a wonderful day.